And I've been seeing all over like Twitter and Instagram, and a lot of fans, not just Jays fans, just like fans in general, saying the Jays have like maybe a top 3 pitching rotation. Hello everybody, welcome back to the 450 Dead Center channel. We're here, we're back again. Hi.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, and we signed another free agent. Let's go, big dubs.
Finally. I mean,
not J-Ram, but still good.
not J-Ram, unfortunately. Not Freeman. Not Bryant.
Not Correa.
Not
Kershaw. But you know, someone else.
We got a pitcher, and we need pitching, so I'm not going to be disappointed. And we got him for a pretty good deal.
I really like this deal. As a Jays fan, good deal. As a baseball fan, great deal.
I think it's underrated, to be honest.
Yeah,
I really do.
If I was a Yankee fan, I would hate this deal. It's fantastic.
I mean, we're a little bit late to it, but you know, stuff happens. We're busy lives. We're busy lives. Chris has work. We got work.
So much
classes.
School. Oh my god.
Oh my god, school is ridiculous. But
last semester, man, it kills you.
But Jays acquired Yusei Kikuchi, 3 years, what, 30
He said his
million?
name so bad.
You know what? How do you say his name?
Isn't it like Yusei Kikuchi, I think? Yusei? I don't know. I know
what you say. You
said Yusei. Let's just say Kikuchi, okay?
Okay, Kikuchi.
Yeah, Kikuchi.
We got
okay.
We got Kikuchi for 3 years. I don't remember. It works out to 12 million a year. So 36, what is that, 36?
36, yeah.
36 million overall.
You really can't go wrong with that. Like, this is like the Tanner Roark deal, but like if Tanner Roark was good.
It's better than the Tanner Roark deal. Let's be real. Like, you have an extra year. This guy's still young. He's still in his, like, arguably just hitting his prime, I think. I think he's only like 27, 28.
Oh, sick. I know he came from Japan at a really young age, and we did pursue him.
Up his actual age.
Yeah, we did pursue him in 2019, but then he ended up signing with Seattle. I don't know why he did that, but he signed maybe the Ichiro connection or something. I'm not too sure.
Maybe.
But he did sign with Seattle. But now I guess now that he sees the Jays are like an actual contender and stuff, he signs with us. Love it. Absolutely love it.
So he just turned 30.
Wow.
So we basically have him for his prime, 30 to 33. And I mean, pitchers, who knows?
Yeah, I mean, as long as he doesn't have 40, like a crazy
real.
Tommy John surgery or something. Knock on wood, jeez. No, don't do that. Like, I think he'll be fine.
I was just saying, like, you can't go wrong with this deal. And it's huge for the Jays because we add another legit starting pitching, and then it allows more flexibility for this rotation.
And I've been seeing all over like Twitter and Instagram, and a lot of fans, not just Jays fans, just like fans in general, saying that Jays have like maybe a top 3 pitching rotation in baseball now.
Ooh, that's a hot take. I mean, I think they're definitely top 5, but there's some rotations that are just disgusting. Like when you look at it, if everyone's healthy, I mean, the Dodgers have to be number 1. Let's be real.
I think the Mets are number 1.
And the Mets, like,
they got
those two are up
Scherzer.
there. Yeah, Mets number 1, Dodgers 2. Even the Padres have a really nice one. But you know what? If the Jays still keep this upward like trajectory like they have going, I can definitely see them by a top 3 rotation in a pitching staff that was absolutely garbage last year.
We had TJ Zoik starting games last year.
Yeah.
And Tanner Roark.
And don't forget about Tyler Chatwood for an opener.
Oh, let go, man. I love Tyler Chatwood. But yeah, like people were saying we have a top rotation. And now with Kikuchi on this team, listen to this rotation. Jose Barrios, Kevin Gausman, Alek Manoah, Hyunjin Ryu, and Kikuchi. That is a 5.
That Ryu is your 4 or 3 at max. He's your 3.
Do you remember who our opening day starter was last year?
It was wasn't Ryu, right? Because he was hurt.
No, it was Ryu.
Was it Ryu?
Yeah.
Oh no, it was the year before he was here. There was 1 year, whatever.
It was Ryu, and now he's our 4.
It was Ryu. Now he's your 4, maybe 3. Like.
I mean, most likely 3 because they got to swap. Like they can't just have.
That's
Kikuchi
what I'm thinking. To split the righties and the lefties up. But I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Like, and don't forget about the depth. I want to talk about the depth here for a second because that's something the Jays had struggled with. I mean, you have now you're allowing Nate Pearson to either be a starter in AAA or honestly, I think he'll be a long reliever in the pen. That's what I think.
Put him as a setup guy, throwing 100 out of the pen. Fantastic.
You know what I mean? I think he's going to be that. You have Ross Stripling, who can be your swing guy.
Thomas Hatch. Right? You can have Thomas Hatch.
Thomas Hatch. You have Ryan Barucki. You have Anthony Kay. Like, these are all guys who I mean, if someone goes down to injury, they could very well step in and do a half decent to above average job.
Yeah, like they can just make a spot start here and there in case you need like a rest day or something. It's
Right?
perfect. And there's going to be injury. It's fine. Like I think the Jays
It's
made.
gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Everyone
Mhm.
knows it's part of baseball, right? You're gonna
Exactly.
have an injury here or there, right? Hopefully they're not serious. Hopefully it's just like, sore arm. He needs a couple days off, whatever. But
Mhm.
yeah, I really like what the Jays are going with this, and especially at 12 million. Like
That's nothing in baseball terms. That's a
that's
lot in hockey,
nothing.
but in baseball, that's
That's
nothing.
nothing. That is so
Absolutely
cheap
nothing.
for a starter, especially when we just saw Noah Syndergaard get what 24, 21 for 1 year,
Yeah, and the
22 for
guy,
1 year.
I think it's 22 for 1 year, and he's been on the Tommy John list for like 2 years. So
Yeah, and the what did Rodon got? I mean, Rodon's way better, but he got what 20 million.
yeah, but he got it for a longer period of time. So
Yeah, right. Like
hmm
I'm very excited with this. I know a lot of people around like the Jays community in content creating have been speaking this into existence. I know Blue Jays Today has been talking about it for months.
because he's a good pitcher, and the fact that we got him now is fantastic.
I'm very excited to see him start. Like, I mean, he'll probably, like you said, he'll probably be the fifth starter. So what would his first game be?
So I feel like he would be like him right now, like signing with the Jays, that shorter contract is sort of like the Steven Matz replacement. You know, he got
Yes,
that lefty, doesn't really throw hard, got a lot of like junk stuff and all that.
he's
But
basically Ryu 2.0. Like, let's be
exactly.
real.
And now look who he's gonna work with. Pete Walker.
Yes.
Pete
I
Walker.
totally forgot to mention Pete Walker.
I know. I was waiting for you to mention him, but
I totally forgot. I'm sorry. I
I
apologize to Pete
don't.
Walker and your excellence.
I'm
But yeah,
sorry.
you are the
Sorry, my
pitching
lord.
wizard.
Yeah.
He is the pitching wizard. Like, let's be real. This guy is turning guys into Cy Young calibers and then they're either leaving or staying. Like, let's look at it. Like, last couple years. He was here when Marcus Stroman was here, right? Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. No, he was here in
Yeah.
like 2015. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so he was here. So Marcus Stroman, it's just phenomenal with the Jays, goes to the Mets. I mean, he's still good, but he's not the same, right?
He fixed Taiwan Walker.
Yeah, Taiwan Walker, most recent, right?
Robbie
Now
Ray.
Robbie Ray. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Sanchez back in the day, Chris Marco Estrada, like
Steven Matz.
even Mats. As soon as they leave Toronto, they're still maybe good, but they're nowhere near the same that they are here.
It's true. It's true. And I mean, if he fixes them, that another Pete Walker specialty right there. Another one.
Like I think, and I hope this doesn't go back to bite me, but I think there's so much pressure on Kikuchi here from the fans in general to be the next Steven Matz, right?
I guess so. Sort of.
Like,
Yeah.
he
But, like-
doesn't need to be that. He really doesn't. If he can do what he does in Seattle here, with a minor tweak from Pete Walker, maybe on like a delivery or something, or a spin grip or whatever it is,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna see a on like a 3.30 ERA guy who's gonna limit your walks and give you a decent amount of Ks with lots of ground balls.
Yeah, like
That's what the Jays need.
last year he had like a 4.40 ERA, something like that. But even if he just like drops that to like a high, like a low 4 or like a
just
high
under
3,
4.
yeah,
Yeah,
something like
like-
that. As a 5, that's all you could ask for. Like that's perfect.
One thing I like about Kikuchi, and I'm just gonna double check this before I say this and get myself in trouble, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't give up the long ball.
Okay. But
I'm
he
just gonna
was
double check
playing
it.
in Seattle. Don't forget about that. Not the best hitter park, unless Mike Trout's there.
It's still very similar to Toronto, I would say.
I guess so a little bit. But it is not the Rogers Center. It's not Camden Yards. It's not Yankee Stadium.
No.
It's not Fenway. So
Yeah, no, I am right. He is limiting the long ball.
which is good, especially in this
He's
era
giving
where
up,
it's
he's
strikeout or
giving
home
up
run.
just under a home run per game.
That's not bad. And I mean,
Which is like,
you know what Robbie Ray's biggest issue was with walks, and then it was also the long ball. And
yep.
he reduced those, and he won the Cy Young. So if Pete Walker can fix that, even just one of those things, he'll be substantially better.
so excited. I love that they added a lefty to this because I don't know who they're gonna put at third base, right? I'm hoping J Ram. Let's be real, everyone is.
Even Chapman, I'll be fine with that.
If not, yeah, or Chapman or Bryant. But let's be real. If not, they have Espinal there, right?
I mean, he's good defensively. It's fine.
Him and Bo are nasty defensively, and you're gonna get a lefty pitcher who will give them ground balls to the right side of the infield. Like, That's just a recipe for success.
Honestly, it might even be better if you get Chapman in at that point instead of J Ram, because Chapman is the best defensive third baseman in baseball. So like the amount of runs he will save, oh my god, I want him so bad.
I am so excited. I just looked it up. Kikuchi's first game is against the Yankees in New York, so it'll be very interesting to see how he handles that Yankee lineup.
You'll see Donaldson too.
Yeah, I'll see Donaldson. I'm so excited for this, Chris. Like, I have I'll be real. I have high expectations for Kikuchi.
I do too. I like the guy. Also, he also pitches very good against the Jays. So now that he's out of there and now he's with us.
Thank goodness.
Thank you. Good job. Good job. Good job, everybody.
Thank goodness. Good job, Jays.
Thank you.
Way to limit your competition by stealing the people who do good against
you. By stealing your competition.
I mean, it makes sense. It's a good theory, right? If they do good against you, they might as well do good against other people.
Yeah, like, I can't believe we never signed David Ortiz back in the day. Like, what the heck?
I know. As well, before we wrap this up, he is coming off an all-star season, so keep that in mind. He has momentum coming into this year.
So he's going to be good. And one more thing,
and he's going to work with Ryu, who I think is going to be phenomenal.
Oh, yeah. Are they both Japanese? Oh, no, Korea. No, he's from Korea.
Ryu's Korean.
He's Korean. Yeah. But then, yeah, they have that, I guess, sort of connection. I guess the Asian connection.
I think they are, like kind of, like friends some way. Because I remember seeing them talk all the time when the Jays played Seattle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so one more thing I want to mention is what's next for this Toronto Blue Jays team? Like, obviously we mentioned third base, but do you think there still could be room for, like, another like sort of depth pitcher or maybe even like another fifth guy?
So I think one or two things happen here. I think we either just get a third baseman, or I think we're gonna get a bullpen arm. I think a bullpen arm is almost guaranteed.
Well, we did sign one before Kikuchi, so
yes, but I think another one is guaranteed. I think it's just going to be either you're going to either trade someone for a bullpen arm, and I think the prime trade person would be Randall Grichuk, and you're going to get a sub to low par like reliever, or you're going to sign or you're going to sign a person, and I can't remember if he's still available, but the first thing that comes to my mind is someone like Colin McHugh.
Okay. I don't know if he's signed yet. Not really too sure.
I don't know if he's signed. I don't know if he is on a team, but like someone like that, I think is what the Jays will get for a pen arm.
So really sort of like a seventh inning type of guy.
Yes, because I think the 8's pretty like the 9's locked down. Let's be real. It's going to be Romano. I don't remember who we have as an 8. I can't remember.
Adam Simber, Trevor Richards.
Yeah.
I mean Nate Pearson, I guess.
Nate Pearson, I think it's gonna be somewhere between a 6 and a 6th inning to a 7th inning kind of guy.
Tim Mesa too, we have back there. So the bullpen's looking decent, but
it looks much better than it does last year. But let's be real, you're gonna need depth. Like we said, injuries are gonna happen, and I think you can never have enough pitching. Pitching wins pennants. You can
never. That is like even at our level, like we don't play high level baseball at all, but pitching is probably the most important thing.
Pitching, it's true, and I heard the saying, pitching wins pennants.
Exactly.
Like, you just look at the last 3 World Series winners, right? Atlanta. Although they had a good offense, that rotation in pen was disgusting.
Especially in the playoffs. They're really good in the playoffs, yeah.
Dodgers, disgusting pen and rotation.
It's the Dodgers.
And then before that, what? It was the
Nationals.
Right?
I mean, Scherzer.
Disgusting pen and disgusting rotation in pen. Like, pitching wins pennants.
Exactly. And like we saw in 2016, the Jays offense shut down by Cleveland pitching.
Yeah. So I'm all for it. I think it's so underrated, the pitching aspect of the game. So they have the offense already. They just got to add the pitching, and they're right on the right track.
Yeah. And one last question. I just thought of this right now. Do you think the Jays have the best pitching rotation in the American League?
Ooh.
Because we talked about the National League, because we said the Dodgers and the Mets. They're National League. But the American League, like, who's really against them? Like, maybe the White Sox, but they lost.
I was going to say, the only team I can see them is the White Sox. I mean, the Yankees, let's be real, is when Severino's healthy and Garrett Cole's healthy, they can be good.
Yeah, but they could. Yeah,
Yankees are so hit or miss.
Fantastic, yeah.
I mean, Yankees are so hit or miss.
Maybe Houston with Verlander back, but he's coming off
Tommy John. You know what? Tampa. They're very good, too.
Yeah.
It's Tampa. Like, I don't know what they do over there, but they'll find guys, and all of a sudden they're throwing 102, right? Like, you never heard of them.
Sounds right. Yeah.
I would say for sure top 3 in the AL. I would put him number 1, but I'm biased, so.
Yeah, for sure top 3 AL. I would say for sure top 5 entire league, probably.
Yes.
All right, that's good. Good spot to wrap this up. What do you guys think? You think Jays are number one in the pitching rotation department? Let me know, or let us know in the comments section down below. With that
Let
being
us
said,
know what you think the Jays' next move will be.
yes, do that too.
I'm very interested.
With that being said, guys, see you guys next time. Goodbye.